Steve. That's a trick-looking bike. Is that a new bike?
New bike. Bit of a new challenge, really. In Italy, obviously scooters, very big over there. Riding through Mantova. Roger McGee and the boss of the KTM seen me go through rush hour, and said, yeah, basically that's what we want to do. Extreme sort of motocross scooter riding.
That is fantastic. I've never seen anything like it. So what happened in Italy? I haven't seen you since Bulgaria. I know we had some trouble with Eastern Europeans in Bulgaria. What happened in Italy?
Well, there's a bit of a story to it, to be honest with you.
What, another one?
Yeah, funny. I was, obviously on the plane, flying to Italy for the GP, and diverted to Rome. Got a call, higher authority, and landed in Rome. Basically, got a call from the main man.
The main man, what, Stefan?
No, the main man, the Pope. He's a big fan of Max Nagel, and he said to me, Holeshot, or Hole sometimes he calls me, he go, any chance you could come over here, have a little chat with you, give Max a hand? And I said, yeah, not being a problem, I'll sort of come over and give the boy a hand and sort of help him improve his starts, show him a bit of technique, and me and the Pope had a sort of bit of a good chat there. And he's, at the end of it all, he asked me to kiss his ring, and I weren't sort of too keen on that, to be honest with you. So I made a sharp exit.
Right. So the Pope asked you to kiss his ring?
Yeah, I don't know. That's something, some sort of thing that's very big in the Vatican.
Right. Sounds a bit weird. So, so what is this new bike then that you're riding?
New bike. Basically, this is a scooter Roger McGee sent down. He basically said there's not a lot in MX2 for me now, to be honest with you. So yeah, he said you need a new challenge. Scooter racing, very, very big. So yeah, I'm up for it. Always up to a challenge, something different. Bring the sport on.
Right. So just sort of looking down at your nails there, Steve. Looks like you got a lot of paint under there.
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of a story to that, really.
Another one?
Yeah. While we're leaving the Pope, and he said, "Can you paint?" I said, "Well, not being funny, yeah, I can." I said, "What do you want? Do whatever you need." He said, "Well, we've got a chapel in Italy, the Sistine Chapel in Italy." He said that originally was painted by Michael Portillo, and I went there. Not being funny, the last bloke didn't do a very good job, so I give it a bit of touch up, bit of a makeover. Brought the thing on, yeah, modernised it. Looks fantastic.
So, the Sistine Chapel, painted by Michael Portillo, isn't that the Sistine Chapel painted by Michelangelo? Well,
not if I ain't really even interested in that, to be honest with you. Basically, I was there, done a fantastic job. Once again, Pope asked me to kiss his ring. This time, I thought about it, but then I thought that probably wouldn't be a very good idea for my image. So we made hastily a quick exit and got on the plane, come home.
So your bike now, I was speaking to someone about this. Apparently you're running on a different type of fuel mixture.
Yeah,
something to do with the Pope.
Yeah, very big. Well, while over there, me and him had a little bit of a chat, to be honest with you, because he basically says that I've been sent from God into the motocross world. I'm known as the godfather of motocross. Basically, yeah, we're now running on sort of like a holy water and sort of like a little bit of a green mixture, really, to be friendly, because Italy obviously very big on olive oil. So we're using sort of holy water, olive oil sort of mixture, sort of formulate it myself. I used to be sort of like a biochemist, back in the day. So yeah. Looking good fuel, runs a bit hot, but I just had to strengthen up like the pistons and the big end, and yeah, she's running good.
So, I mean, that's a heck of a story yet again, Steve. They just don't stop, do they? All right then. Back to while we're here, back to the racing. So, how did it go in Italy for you?
Yeah, well, bit of a funny thing. Finally got to the GP, and I had a little bit of a virus, so I weren't really fully fit, in all honesty. So I was hanging about the paddock. Someone asked me to run some passes down to the front, so I jumped on this old bike and basically got led onto the track by accident. I didn't realise this, and ended up doing a couple of laps, set a fastest one, and the bloke suddenly red flagged me, and he said, not being funny, mate, you shouldn't be on here. I said, look, mate, I'm just coming down here to drop some passes off. That's all I'm here for. He said, well, you come onto the track and you just set the fastest lap. And I said, yeah, well, I'm not really worried about that, mate. I'm not very well. You know what I mean? And the fact of it is, I didn't realise then this actually had 3 gears, and I was still in first. So, but nevertheless, got the passes there, made some people happy. But unfortunately, I was ill, not able to ride due to viral infection, which I, couldn't really get over. And then from there, I got a quick call. Had to go and do some sort of testing in Iceland.
Right, testing in Iceland. So, what did you do there then?
Well, that's a bit of a top secret thing, to be honest with you. Testing new fuel, obviously, that the Pope had done for me. Went across there, put in some hard laps, rode probably for like 15-20 hours. Had a lot of sort of tension built up, obviously feeling a bit ill, took a load of medication. I was flat out on it, you know, not being funny, created a lot of roost.
You created a lot of roost, so you kicked up a load of dust, did you? Basically
kicked up a load of dust. That was blamed on, they obviously kept things secret and said that there was a local volcano in Pompeii erupting. This weren't the case, obviously. And they're going to let it announce. I'm probably to blame for all the flight delays and the whole closure of the world, probably.
So, hold on a minute. So you're saying that it wasn't a volcano that erupted in Iceland that caused all this volcanic ash and stopped all these planes going. It was you on that bike putting laps in and causing all the roost.
Yeah, well, not being funny, this bike might not look much here, but you've just seen me times around here. I took about 10 seconds off Jape's lap time on his factory bike. I'm going on this, to be honest with you, and with the new fuel, yeah, that's quick. Yeah, fair enough, I delayed a few people flying. What's that? Compared to winning like a world title on scooter.
I mean, that's incredible, really. Very, very quickly, getting back to Italy, I mean, you didn't have, there's a lot of sort of dark connections in Italy. Did you have any involvement with anyone like that?
Well, to be honest with you, I went to sleep in the hotel, and a bit of a funny thing, really. I ended up waking up in the morning, there was a head in my bed. I believe that was possibly off the new 350 KTM injection. That was set to me as a little bit of warning. Then I knew that was time to go. So basically I got straight onto the plane, got to Iceland, done me testing. Obviously then I couldn't fly home, so that was a little bit difficult there. So I went down to the beach, sort of weighed up the situation, thought what the winds were blowing, checked the local tides, and I thought, well, why not swim it? And at that particular time there was like a triathlon competition going on where some athletes were actually then starting to swim after the cycle race. I jumped in the water, swam, won it.
Right, so you caused the airports to shut down. You couldn't get home, so you swam home from Iceland.
Yeah, basically swam home from Iceland. Beat the local Icelandic champion in triathlon. He was on the last part of his race, the swimming section. So basically won it. They said, "Listen, mate, you should be a triathlon." I said, "Not being funny, mate, I am." I said, "Yeah, if you look back at the records, I've been triathlon champion. I'm a general all-rounder, really, I like to think." So yeah, they wanted us there to stay to some meal and whatnot, but didn't really have time. Had to get back to England, ready for preparation for Holland.
I mean, that's an amazing story. So yeah, very quickly to end, I suppose. So we'll see you racing at Holland for a change then, will we?
Yeah, I'm going to be in Holland. Looking forward to it once again. Return to familiar ground. The people of Valkensward love me. They've known me as the sand surfer. I am returning. Perhaps I was never gone. Bring a tear in people's eye. The kids will love me. The people love me. I'm looking forward to getting there.
Right, well, we wish you luck, and we'll report back when we see you next weekend.
Yep, keep it real. I'll be there. Watch me on TV. Got a lot of big deals coming up, and yeah, next one soon be heading stateside. Then I will really be ripping.